The insurance world can be so hard to navigate, and you as a new mom, you don't want to have to think about, what does my insurance cover? Let me call this person. Let me call the insurance company. Let me call the DME company. Let me do this and this and that. It's just too much to have to go through. I'm here today to empower you with the knowledge that you need to help you get the pump that you want, whether it's the Willow Pump, the Elvie Pump, or any other portable breast pump. I'm here to help you either get it partially covered by your insurance or even fully covered by your insurance. Mommy Shark, you're telling me I can get a free Willow or Elvie pump? Possibly. Alright guys, this video may be a little long. If you are interested in a specific section, make sure to check out the description box below. First thing, according to the Healthcare Act that came through in 2010, all health insurance plans need to cover non-cost sharing breastfeeding support and supplies. What does non-cost sharing mean? That means you don't have to pay co-insurance, you don't have to pay a copay, you don't have to pay a deductible. That means you pay $0 to get the support that you need. Now, the healthcare insurance companies, there are some caveats that you need to keep in mind. For example, while a health insurer must cover breastfeeding equipment, the law doesn't really impose the requirements such as them giving you money to purchase a pump or rent a pump. So there are some small differences between each healthcare company. There are also some plans, while rare, that land under the exclusions by which they do not need to follow the Healthcare Act. And those are two types, the grandfathered accounts and the traditional Medicare account. What is a grandfathered account, you may ask? Grandfathered accounts are the ones that existed before March 23rd, 2010. But there are ways where your account can become ungrandfathered. That happens when your plan has made significant changes. For example, they changed your deductible on you, they changed your copay, or they changed what you as an employee pay to keep your insurance plan. That would kick them out of that grandfathered status, and then they become ungrandfathered, where they have to comply with the Healthcare Act. Going back to the traditional Medicare accounts, while they don't have to comply with the breastfeeding support and supplies, many states have decided that they'll just go ahead and extend that so that your Medicare plan does include it. So definitely check with your state regulations on that. What if you run into an issue where your insurance is telling you we're out of network with all the lactation consultants and all the breastfeeding supplies vendors? Well, in that case, by law, they need to find you an out-of-network option or whatever option that will still cover the breastfeeding supplies and support at $0 to you. Now, let's say everything I said in this video, which by the way, I am not a lawyer, so definitely check out the references in the links below if you're checking this video out a little bit into the future. There are two ways to fight your insurance company. First of all, you can try an internal review where you ask the insurance company, what's your internal process? How can I fight this? Because I really believe that you are not giving me what I need according to the Healthcare Act. The second way, there's an external process where a third-party vendor can investigate for you. I've provided links in the description box below for you to check and for you to follow those directions. And guys, there's another great resource for you guys that I was able to find after hours of research. It's called the National Women's Law Center, and they have an awesome booklet explaining all the stuff to you. In that booklet, I will put them in the description box below, including a formal letter template that you can send to your insurance company to fight whatever decision that they made to make sure that you're vouching for yourself. Now, let's talk about something that as a first-time mom, I was not aware of. A lot of people are probably not aware of this. So what happens is when you go to your doctor's office, you need to reach a certain amount of weeks before they prescribe the breast pump to be sent to you, whatever DME that they choose. So that's a preferred vendor that provides medical supplies like breast pumps. What happened is my doctor's office had a preferred DME and they pretty much sent the prescription on. I wasn't involved, and I got an email days later, and that email was telling me, hey, you have an option of these 3 pumps. And none of those 3 pumps were actually convenient to use. They're all conventional, hook in the wall kind of pumps. And then I found this one other pump, which was the Freemie pump. But to be able to get the Freemie pump, which if you guys watch my other video, it is the pump that kind of hooks, but you still have wires coming out of you because you need to hook to the pump on your side. And the Freemie pump was a $150 upgrade, which made no sense to me because it's still not that perfect, convenient pump like the Elvie or the Willow pump, where I could put it in, nobody would see anything. So unfortunately with my firstborn, I could not keep it up for long. So imagine the DME company, the vendor that supplied the breast pump, made such a huge difference in my breastfeeding journey, where I was not able to pump for too long because I wasn't necessarily educated about the benefits of having the Willow and the Elvie, which, oh man, I would, if I were to go back, I would have no doubt gotten one of them. But unfortunately, because of that, I could only manage 5 months worth of exclusively breast pumping for my first baby, which changed with my second one. But that's what I was able to manage, and that really ended my breastfeeding journey earlier than I would have wanted. So with DME companies, these companies are so important because you need to, first of all, as a first-time mom especially, to know what pump works for you, right? So you need to have a conversation with them. You need to know what is covered by your insurance, and you want a hassle-free experience. You want one point of contact. You're not having to pin down somebody at the insurance company that knows what they're talking about, right? I mean, if you guys know what I'm talking about, talking to insurance companies makes you wanna, is all I have to say. So I went out and did a lot of research and found a DME company. It's a simple process. If you just want to do the quick, simple process, you know which pump you want. You put in an application. I will put the link in the description box below for you. They're called the Breastfeeding Shop. You go through their process. They will contact the doctor for you. They will get your prescription for you. And if you wanted one-on-one coaching so that they can help you to determine which pump you need, you can just give them a call and they will tell you everything that you need to know about the pumps that they supply and about what your insurance company covers. And that is so important because just going in blindly and choosing a pump just because it's completely covered by insurance might not be the right decision for you and your lifestyle and your baby. It is owned by a woman that actually herself educates about pumps and knows what she's providing to moms. It is not a big company that just wants to crank out pumps and crank out numbers and crank out metrics. And you guys know that I am a supporter of people that actually care about what they're doing and what they're providing to their clients. So how can you get the Willow and Elvie pump? Fill out the form in the description box below or give them a quick call. See what is covered by insurance. They will verify it probably the same day, within the first few business days, send you your pump within probably a week's time frame. And they do have warehouses all over the country, so you don't have to wait for too long. I'm really curious about your experience as a mom, what you can tell other moms watching this video about breast pumps and what they should look out for, especially with a DME company. Let us know in the comments below. I hope you guys found this video helpful. You are awesome, and remember to be a shark.